Here we go. Oh, my hair is doing a thing tonight. Whew, I tell you. All right, let's get that social media on. So everybody wanted a blanket tonight, so we are working on a blanket tonight. So we're gonna do the social media thing. So hi. There we go. All right, let's social media this buddy up on a blanket tonight. So let's get our crochet on. Streaming live on Twitch. Alrighty. There we go. The tweet is out. What else can we do? Oh, we've got to do Discord, all of the Discords. Get all of those up and running. What am I doing? Going to my own channel. Everyone! It's time to crochet a blanket. There we go. How we doing tonight, everybody? Everybody? Oof, that camera is so close. Woo! And now it's so low. There we go. Alrighty, almost there. Twitch.tv/lockhot. Yes, that's me. Discord is so weird about how it wants its URLs formatted. It's kind of weird. All right, there we go. Let's get out here. Gotta go to a couple of places for this. I know I'm a little early, so figured if I got all of the social media hangout time done early, then we could just get going. There we go. Early is good, you're right. You are correct. I'm not entirely certain if my Discord thing will be better early than late. That's true. That's true. Do we have anywhere else to post that I'm live? I don't know. I do. There we go. Okay, I think it's up everywhere now. Other than a reminder on Facebook, but I don't feel like I should do that at this time. Okay, sound off. Here we go. Ready? We live. All right. I think I wanted that there tonight. Okay. So one of the cool things is I'm pretty sure I figured out how to stream Pokemon Community Days. So we are going to definitely have to try that out next Community Day. So we might have a Pokemon Community Day live stream. That would be cool. CPU's running pretty high again tonight. That sucks. Oh well. What are we going to do about it, right? Eventually we'll get that computer set up in here, but alas, has not happened, and our poor no-gib has poorly wrist at the moment, so not sure when we'll get that up. There we go. All right, so I said we would make a blanket. So what I did actually before stream was I got the foundation of the blanket made. No gib, this is actually for Ms. Allison and Mr. Nick. I got the foundation set up. Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts though, because this isn't straight. Hang on. I bumped my camera earlier, so now I'm gonna be all, whoops, cranky. There we go. So yeah, this is gonna be a baby blanket for baby good. I started the foundation change so that you guys didn't have to like watch me monotonously count to 163 and inevitably screw up 700 times. So I thought it would be smart to start it for now, and then as we go, hopefully there will be less mistakes because I already know what's here should be the right count. So I will get started now. Hang on, I want to check something quick on Twitch before we get going. Sorry, a little. Gotta check something out. And then we will get to the crocheting part of the evening. It's just you and me right now. All right, cool. We're good to go. So I'm at a part right now that I don't really know the instructions for. So, and actually project works. So if you want to do ! project, you are able to see the vintage fan ripple blanket we are working on. So what I'm supposed to do is slip stitch. So we're gonna slip stitch 3 and chain 6. Okay. The problem is the picture for this next one is on the next page. So, okay, cool. That's what I thought. So we're slip stitching 3, then we're chaining 6. And I actually have to go back and look and figure out, because they have something in here called a triple treble. And I'm not 100% certain how to do that. So we're going to figure that out now. So we are slip stitching for 3, which is just pulling a loop through. Okay. Making sure this looks right. How is this framed? Okay, I think I get it. I think I get it. But I still need to know how the hell to do a triple treble. So we're doing 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Get that when I look over the other string. 4, 5. 1, 2. Whoops. Let's try that again, because I'm silly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's about the height that the fan will be. And now it says to make 2 more triple trebles. So what is a triple treble, we might ask? To make a triple treble, yarn over 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Final dimensions of this will be about 40 by 40 inches, maybe a little bit less. So it'll be kind of a perfect like cribber stroller blanket. Insert your hook into the next stitch. Got it. Yarn over and pull up a loop. Yarn over 2. Yarn over 2, yarn over 2, yarn over 2, yarn over 2. All right, well, that's a triple treble apparently. Interesting. Oh, Streamcat's already coming to join us. 2, 3, 4. Oops. There we go. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oops. 8. And ooh, that's almost annoying. Hey, No Gib, I should ask you, what's the likelihood of us getting all of this snow that they're telling us we're gonna get? Then 3 triple trebles in the same stitch. Okay, interesting. Yeah, and you kind of just want to count 2, 3, 4 to make sure. So we're doing 3 in this same stitch now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now that I know it's 5 times, that's easy enough to remember. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I know. My boss sent us home with our laptops just in case so that we could work from home if need be. And I'm almost hoping for it. Almost hoping for it. Just because I have permission. But I am working from home on Friday, so. Yeah, that's the thing. It's the ice that's mixed in. I have already spent 5 hours in my car commuting this week. I don't really want to do it again. Yeah. Okay, so did I do that right? So it should be 3, 3, and 3. Okay. That should be right. All right. Then it's skip 2. Skip 2, triple treble. Yeah, I left work at 2:45 and I did not get home until just about 5 o'clock. And it was stupid. It was so stupid. Skip 2 and do it all over again. So this triple treble thing will go all the way across here. So this is basically what we're doing for right now. Hanging out and getting our crochet on. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, and then this morning it wasn't a ton better. The roads were still pretty slick, but he just went slow. It wasn't really that big of a deal, so I don't know. Eventually it will. But 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a couple of mistakes in the pattern below, I'm realizing, but we should be able to count it out and it will be okay. Like, I'm realizing right here, I think I have one too many single crochets. So we'll just make it up as we go to correct it, because it should be very easy to correct, which is nice. That part's at least nice. Woo! It's that wrapping around 4 times that's kind of weirdly satisfying. I don't know why. There we go. So you can kind of see that fan starting here. I'm gonna take 1 second. Yeah, they're kind of, so the last color you can't really see because my soda's blocked by it, but it's like the pop-of color. So we're gonna go from like a teal into a gray into a peach. So I thought it would be kind of nice in unisex because it's teals. I have a feeling they're having a boy, but that's just my own personal feeling at the moment. So I wanted to stay sort of gender neutral in case I was wrong. And also I just kind of thought this color palette was really pretty. So I should have 3, 3, 3. Okay, and I should have 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1. Woo! Something is super wrong here, and it's kind of bugging me. I really don't want to start over again, but so this is where our triple should be. So we should have 1, 2, 3, which means 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I like added stitches somehow. So I actually have to skip. I actually have to skip 3 here, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I almost have to skip 4. Like, I'm actually kind of confused. I don't want to start over again. I really don't. But I somehow have extra stitches, even though I've counted this row so many times. So I don't know. Oh well. So technically this is where the 3 go. Hang on. We're gonna see this. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, skip, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this isn't right. No, I mean, the written instructions are pretty clear. I just don't know if I'm following this the right way. So hang on. Skip 2. Oh, I think I see what I'm doing right. Hang on. Skip 2, 3, 3. 3, skip 2. So am I actually skipping 4? Is that why this is wrong? Hang on, let me look. Yeah, that's why, because I read it wrong. That's why. I just read it wrong. It's okay. So it should be 3. And I'm actually short 2 stitches down here from what I can tell. Okay. It is actually a skip 4. If you read the pattern the way it is, it's skip 2, 3, 3, 3, skip 2, and then when you repeat it, you do skip 2 again, so it's technically actually a skip 4. That is why. So this should be 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we've skipped 1, 2, 3, 4 down here. Okay. That makes more sense. 3, 1, 2, 3. That makes way more sense to my brain now. I'm actually short a stitch down here. Whew! That makes me feel a little bit better. How's your wrist feeling? Whenever you feel up to it, we can get the rest of the computer finished. But I don't want to rush you because I know that you're limited mobility with the pain that you have. Well, that's good that the brace is helping. I'm glad. Hasn't discolored yet, so hoping that it isn't just a hairline. Yeah, I mean, hopefully the brace will help if it is, you know, a little bit more cracked to stabilize so that it doesn't and I can get a chance to heal first. Hairline is so much better when it comes to wrist. You don't want a wrist break, man. Those are hard to recover from. Grateful for a push button start to my car. Yes! And not having to turn it, so it is your right hand. That sucks, dude. It always sucks to injure anything, but when it's your dominant whatever, that's even worse. There we go. That's even getting a lot easier. Okay, so that's much, much better because there actually should be a 4 here, and I actually only have a 3. I think I downsized too much over on this side when it came back, but with what we're doing right now, it should correct. That's the nice thing is most of the time with blankets, because they're repetitious counts, if you screw something up, chances are you can probably fix it in the next row. We're doing a skip 2, a skip 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. See, we're gonna get this down. We've got this. I think last time that I streamed on a Wednesday, I realized that Wednesdays were not great days for streaming. It was super quiet the entire time. So it may just be you and me tonight, buddy. Just been an emotional self-torture of, well... Yeah, don't try... I can't say don't let yourself get wrapped up in that, because I definitely know that it happens. But try super hard not to, because what you said yesterday was really true. Just thank goodness it wasn't your parents who were out there. Like, I actually thought I slipped a couple times while I was shoveling as well. I didn't fall, but I kept thinking to myself, you know, I'd rather have myself fall than have Trevor fall. So I get that. I would have rathered it been me. I think I just heard a cat puke. Trying to make sure she's not behind me. She's not. It's either the song or it was my cat puking. One of the two. And she just walked into the room, so I'm guessing it was my cat puking. Cool. That's fun. I took some time today to figure out what desk I want to buy. So that'll be exciting. Well, she's coming in here to sleep now, so that's usually a sign that a cat just puked. Hey guys, how are you doing? I know it's super, super late for you guys. It's been a weird week for me with commuting with the snow, so I wasn't able to get on as early as I thought I was going to. But we are making a blanket. How is Sweden tonight? Or this morning, I guess, for you. You missed the part where I'm fairly certain my cat just puked. Oh, vacation was very nice. Thank you for asking. We and a bunch of like my parents, my brother and his wife, and my nephew, and a couple other couples and people with children came with us, just as kind of an excuse to get out of town. And it was pretty fun. It's rainy. It's snowy here. Did you puke? Huh? Stream cat, did you throw up? Did you eat too fast? It is a little bit better right now. We're at positive degrees. We are, what were we today? I think I 20 Fahrenheit? If I remember correctly, it was 20 Fahrenheit last I looked. Ooh. But yeah, so the temperatures are warmer. 2, 3, 4. It makes so much more sense now that I know that I'm skipping 4 and not just 2. However, we're having some snow come through, and I think we're supposed to get cold again right after that snow. No Gib would know better than me. Right now, we're not sure if we're getting 2 inches or 6 inches of snow, because that's just how Minnesota works. So I'm sure Ella's curious. Working on the baby blanket for a friend, and this is a triple treble crochet. So you end up with this big, long, twisty funness. So it's just one of those weird things where we have to do 4 wraps, and then we have to keep going 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's another one where I think I have too few stitches, but we will correct it. We will figure this out. I was telling NoGib earlier that I actually did this base, part off stream. Okay, there we go. Let me get out of the light. I did this base part off stream so that you guys didn't have to sit and watch me count 166 over and over and over and over and over, because I screwed up a couple times. But yeah. So I need to go 1, 2. Oh, this one I really screwed up. Oh. So what is our center in here? This is our center, I think. Yeah, I screwed that one up pretty good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, center. Yep, okay. I missed a couple of stitches in that row, but we're correcting as we go. Which is one of the nice things with this blanket is it's different things, but it's the same count over and over again, so that's kind of nice. Oh, what? I'm getting like all of these weird messages in mail. Okay. It's okay. I just realized that I'm too far over. Actually, I could do... There we go. It's a little better. There. Oops, let's move my soda down here a little bit. There we go. I think you guys can see this stuff a little bit better this way. And I can relax my shoulder a little bit. I am ridiculously excited about this chair that I'm getting. Not only is it purple, but it's armless and it has wheels. So that's exciting to me. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I could do markers. The thing is, I think I tried to overcorrect when I came back across this way, and I maybe downsized too many stitches. But after this fan row, we should be good. And the stitch markers are such a great idea. If I continue having problems with the counting, I will absolutely put them in because it makes a huge difference. If you can just visually see that you know you're in the right spot, that's always super helpful. My chair's faux leather. It started separating a few weeks ago. I need to get a new one for myself soon. Yeah. That sounds like the Amazon review that I read. Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit, I do really miss my purple hair, to be honest. I mean, the underneath of my hair is still purple and will remain so. But I miss my purple hair. 1, 2, 3. Did I stop too soon? I think I did. 3, I did. A maroon chair from IKEA? Hey, you're from the land of IKEA. Well, not from. You're living in the land of IKEA. We have it here. I know when I was in Germany, they pronounced it IKEA instead, which was weird to me because we always know it as IKEA. And I can't pronounce any of the furniture names. Living in the land of IKEA, yes. There is one here right by the Mall of America. Oh, you work for IKEA. That's cool. I like their stuff. I might have to get something to prop my butt up because this is starting to really hurt my shoulder and I don't know how to pull this camera much closer. Won't be a problem with the new chair because it'll have adjustable height. Yes, this is my IKEA folding chair. I was actually looking at a corner desk at IKEA, but they're a little spendy for me right now. I believe this desk that I'm on right now, this is an IKEA desk, I think. And I have IKEA coffee table downstairs. And a lot of IKEA, all of my dishes are from IKEA. Marcus chair? I read that as maroon for some reason, not Marcus. Derp. Oh yeah, I suppose it's nice and tall. Yeah, the folding chairs, I actually bought these folding chairs. I had one of the Murphy tables in my apartment that I installed. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, this one's right. And they were just folding chairs to have out for my little mini dining table when it was just me in my apartment way back in the day. Excuse me, that was gross. I had tacos right before we got on here, so sorry. And so I still have those 2 folding chairs. And you are right, they are not the most comfortable in the entire world. Hey Todd, what you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. We are doing some crafting tonight. We were just discussing IKEA furniture with man in Sweden. Oops, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Warcraft or Minecraft? Just regular craft. Yarn craft. Oh man, this is gonna kill my shoulder. I'm gonna have to see about, let's see, can we adjust? I think we might have to adjust a little bit for the sake of my poor shoulder. There we go. It's a little bit better. Actually, I want to move my, scooch my little butt. Oh God, rolling chairs. See, when I have my new chair, this won't be a problem. There we go, a little bit better. All right, so we did 3, 3, one more, 1, 2, 3, 4. So doing this row should even everything out that I messed up when I was trying to be helpful to myself. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. I found it, like, as I was setting this up yesterday, I was like, maybe it won't be so tedious for them to hang out with me while I do this. And then I got to this part and realized, nope, I was wrong. Hopefully we'll get to do something new pretty soon. Only have 2/3 of the way left to go for this row. Woo! Take up crochet in your downtime. Do you have a lot of downtime right now, Todd? Oops. Don't split your yarn. That's a bad idea. Oh my God, this is really... Okay. I am going to go see if I can find something to prop me up a little bit higher so that I don't keep hurting my shoulder. I will be right back. Oh, yay, that's one. I hate this. All right, 2 couch cushions. There we go. In the meantime, you were streaming briefly over the morning. Ooh, do you stream too? I'm going to have to push this up a little bit. And this can go up a little bit again too. Hang on. It's all good. We're just adjusting things here. There we go. Oh, there we go. No, we're going to go backwards. And... oh, look, you get to see my face twice. There we go. I think this will work. I think this will work for now. There. I'm a totally random streamer. Whatever floats your boat. Twitch got disconnected. That sucks. I was just sharing that I 2, 3, 4 that I got Stream Elements or Stream Labs mobile set up, and I think that I might stream a Pokemon Go Community Day. Community Day. It's next weekend, so we might give that a shot and see what happens. Oh, this is so much more comfortable. Woo! Yeah, I do crafts, I do games. I'm with you. I just kind of whatever I feel like. Whatever I feel like making or doing. I've wanted somebody to hold me accountable to finishing a blanket, so what better way than to do it on Twitch where people will ask about it and be like, hey, that blanket you were making, did it ever get done? And I can be like, level 39? Sweet! I think I'm 38 right now. This next community day should get me to level 39. I think I'm level 38. I could check. But I'm counting. Level 1. Have you played Man in Sweden? Oh, so the good news is when I went out to the living room to get these extra chair cushions, there was not cat puke, and I thought there had been. So either the boyfriend went and got it cleaned up faster than I could have figured, or it was the music that sounded like a cat throwing up, which is a weird thing for a song to sound like. Whoops. Oh my god. Maybe 5 minutes in Pokemon Go. Yeah. I like it for its social aspects in that I can do it while I'm running, and that I have friends that I get to see on all the community days and stuff, so... DJ Pretzel has an affinity for the cat puke tracks, I guess. Yeah, that's probably true. Oh, that was so what my shoulder needed, was to be up just a little bit higher. They're really sore from all of the shuffling the last couple of days and all of the upper body workout tracks I've been doing. So hopefully just being at a better angle helps. And it's like the spot like right here at the joint of the arm. Boo! Saves me from going to the gym. Yes, that's true. All right. What were you doing down there, sweetie? Hi. I guess, come here. Come here. Oh, since I don't have a bead project, Streamcat can say hello. Yeah. Here's Stream Kitty. Miss Dagny. Want to say hi, Miss Dagny? She's like, screw all of this. There's my girl. There's our stream cat. However, she was not super pleased with the situation. Here we go. Not a big fan of being held to begin with. But as long as we don't have the bead project out. Ooh, she wants to play with the yarn now. As long as we don't have the bead project out, it was perfectly fine to introduce her. You guys will see lots of Stream Dog when we get Stream Dog. There might even be a puppy cam. We'll see. What kind of camera am I using? Yeah, because you guys were interested in streaming, which I think would be awesome if you guys did. And then I can stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning to watch you guys. This one here, this one, that's on my face, is a Logitech HD 920, I believe. And this one, the one that's taking the video down, is a Logitech HD 900. There's not a huge bunch of difference between the two of them. One of them has the ability to erase a background if you were to do like a green screen. I also have this camera. Can you see? Will it focus? I don't know that it will focus. But this is a AUSDOM, AUSDOM. And this is actually one of the better of the cameras that I have. And it was the cheapest one. So yeah, most people who do streaming recommend the Logitechs. 1, 2, 3. But Razer actually has a really nice one too that actually has a ring light around it. So if you have a low lit room, it's helpful. I was looking into that camera, but I ended up going with the Logitechs because they are so clear, especially for doing like a top down. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah. The Logitechs seem to just really, their color quality isn't super great all the time. Oops, I only did 3 times. So like if I have something on screen that's red, it's like a really orangey blown out red almost, or it's almost a little too, actually there, it color corrected that fairly well. I don't know. I've been very happy with them. I got them both on sale over the holidays, or as it was getting into the holiday season. They both went on sale. Oh, how did I keep doing that? And so I got them for a little bit of a discount, which was nice. 2, 3, 4. So I did 4. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. This yarn that I'm working with is splitting a little bit on me. I would have probably gotten better yarn. But this is still the same yarn that I made like all the Pokemon and stuff out of when we made the little tiny amigurumi Pokemon. Oh, that was a weird, just random whisper. One, 2, 3, 4. So, yeah. To me, when I was getting started, the thing that I focused on was getting decent cameras. Because I knew most of what I was going to do was going to be craft. And you want to be able to see the project that's being worked on. So that was super important to me. Next up will be sound eventually. Urban Squatch is hooking me up with a Yeti when I go out to visit them in 3 weeks. So hopefully we can get off a headset at that point. And then have some nice sound quality that isn't through a gaming headset. 3. Oh, here's another spot where I think I might have tried to fix something for myself. Oh no, I just skipped a spot. D. Hey girl. I had 4 tacos before dinner, or before stream, and my stomach is still growling. That's a lot of tacos. I kind of hope that I get to work from home tomorrow. I hope the storm hits and we get to work from home tomorrow, because I get to spend some day on stream and get to meet new streamers during the day. I mean, I'm working, but I'll have them up as background noise and just kind of quietly lurk and check people out, which is nice. Exactly. My stomach wants more tacos. 4, 2, and 2, right there. We're getting close to something else. So there's 3 rows. This is 3 rows between. So we'll see how much we get done tonight. It's a little, like, I feel like when you make blankets, you don't make nearly as much progress as you do on like smaller projects, which makes sense. Ooh, Streamcat is sleeping at my feet. Hi, honey. So it doesn't feel like you're accomplishing as much, but you are. I'm trying to decide if I want to risk the CPU of, hang on, I'm blowing my speaker out here. If I want to risk the CPU and play a game tomorrow on my computer, because I've got a bunch of like free-to-play stuff, and I promised some people that I would stream Portal at some point, or if I want to work on a hat tomorrow, so we'll see. I also might have to babysit my nephews, so we'll see. We'll knit tomorrow or we'll game. We'll see what the day offers after I'm off of work and after my nephew is home. Like, I don't want the snow because I don't want to have to clean it up, but I do want the snow because it is kind of nice. The day offers snow. And more shoveling. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to have to shovel because it hurts I actually have 2 bad shoulders. For different reasons, different injuries. One, I fell down a flight of stairs, and one, I injured it at work when I used to work in a factory. But it's not this part of the shoulder that hurts right now. It's actually like the back part. But both of my shoulders are really, really tight right now, and I think that just kind of comes with the cold weather. Because nothing like cold weather to make you feel old. That's for sure. And send some. Trevor can shovel, except Trevor will be at work. So, and poor Trevor had to have a tooth pulled today. So, oops, that's in the wrong hole. That's what she said. He definitely can shovel, but if I'm home during the day, it makes more sense for me to do it, unfortunately, with my shoulder. I do have a snow blower, but the stuff we've gotten recently has been so light and fluffy that it doesn't even make sense. Uh-oh, I think I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry for that. I apologize for the sneeze. Oh no. Yeah, I think he's downstairs either playing League or Kingdom Hearts. Resting his poor mouth. Yeah, he's had a cracked tooth for a little while, and well, we were on vacation. It actually started really bothering him, so off to the dentist he went. Yeah, they told him to take up to a certain amount of ibuprofen. And I told him we have ice cream. But I think he's just very nervous about getting dry socket and being very careful with it right now. Oh, look at that. We're getting there. We are getting there. Yes, you are right. Having that much ibuprofen is very bad on your stomach. I've told him that several times. He's aware. He's only taking what they recommend, I think, for up to 72 hours. So hopefully it won't be too bad. He kept the tooth. I guess it was a wisdom tooth. Which is interesting to me because mine got pulled so long ago because they bugged me so much. I was getting migraines and stuff like that from them. So they took mine when I was like 16, 17, I think. A lot of people don't keep their wisdom teeth that long. So his wisdom stat has been decreased. Okay, I'm getting to that point where I'm like, okay, I am ready to be done with this. Yeah, they tend to pull them when you're younger. I had 3 that were impacted. 2 were sleepers, which means they're coming in sideways instead of vertically, and then 1 was out. So my mom made me wait to do it until over summer vacation. So I remember getting them out, and then the next day I had a bunch of friends who were like, we're going to go to the beach. Do you want to come? And my face was like round as a freaking chipmunk. I actually made a video diary that summer. I should find that VHS and get it made into a DVD. That would be funny. I can show you guys all me when I was 16, how silly I was. You could see my bright red hair. I had like copper orange hair at the time. Yeah, VHS. That was a long time ago. I had a camcorder that I used to bring around with me. I should find one of those services. I have a box full of videos. I really want them made into DVDs because I'm kind of a memory keeper like that. Do you remember like where you did it or like what service you used and how much it was, Paul? Because I don't want to spend a ton of money, but I do think that it would be worth having it done. Oh, you did them yourself? How did you do it yourself? Are you smarter than me? I mean, well, you are smarter than me, but because I have some that are VHS and I have some that are those mini discs too. You're starting to catch on to that, aren't you, Marco? You have a standalone DVD recording unit? Dude, I might have to hit you up for like a come out and hang out again day. and have you show me how to do that. I don't have anything that plays VHS though. Like, what do you need to do that? I realized that my voice got really valley girly there for a second. Like, what do you need, like, to do that? Oh, when Circuit City was still a thing? Before they went out of business and went completely bankrupt? Okay. Okay. Alright. I might have to hit you up for, like I said, I might have to hit you up for another day of hanging out or borrow it or something. Because I think buying those converter tapes isn't too expensive. The ones that can play the smaller mini tapes. Oh, hey Streamcat. It's like, what is back there? Oops, hang on. Before I do that, let's make sure we're doing the right thing. We are not. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am super duper ready to be done with this row. We're almost there. Yeah, you can see where it's a little bit bunched up here is where I had to correct some stuff. I had to correct some stuff there. It'll all straighten out again in the next row, but we're almost, we only have that far left. So I thought the same thing, Marco. And I was cleaning out the back bedroom when my now ex-husband moved out, and I found a whole box of them back there. I was just going through things to make sure that he had gotten all of his stuff, because he kind of packed up and left the way you would if you thought you were like trying to get out of town real fast. So I ended up having to go through a ton of stuff in the house that he didn't even think to go through when he was packing, and call him to come get a bunch of his things. But as I was doing that, the point of that story, as I was doing that, I found the boxes of the VHS tapes. And when we went out for Christmas to visit Trevor's family, I got to see some videos of him when he was a kid, and I mean like little kid, like toddler. I don't have tapes like that of mine, but it kind of made me realize maybe I should convert mine, because I would like to have those someday. Oh, come on, buddy. There we go. Yeah, that's the thing, is the VHSs will deteriorate. And VHS as a medium already is so hard to play back, because who has a VHS player other than Paul? So getting those put onto DVD while they're still okay would be ideal. You guys, I'm ready to do something different now. And by different now, I just mean not these. The blanket I still want to work on. but I would like to do something other than triple treble crochets. I'm super done with these. 2, 3, 4. Yes, exactly. That's what I mean. By different, I mean a new row. I literally mean a new row. Do I color switch after this? I can't remember. I don't remember. Yep, I changed colors after this. So we're going to move on to this buddy. Excuse me, after this. It will be, when it's done, it will be about 40 inches by 40 inches, if I measured correctly. 38 to 40 inches. So it'll be a really good crib or stroller blanket. I can't, at this point, I can't imagine making this blanket any bigger because I think this part would drive me nuts. I'm glad it's only every 4th row. What is this 80s music we have going on here, Pretzel? Hang on. Are we still in the upbeat playlist? I think we're still in chill. We're in upbeat. Okay. We'll stick here for now. Yes, it's a baby blanket. It's for my friend's baby. 4. I don't know that I would actually work on a full Afghan on stream, just because it would take forever. While I was cleaning and getting ready for going out of town, I'm sure Ella can sympathize with this. I was putting together the projects that I wanted to bring with me out of town, and I ended up finding 3 unfinished hats. So, and then I ended up starting a 4th one. I think that's what I might do for my knitting days, is work on the hats that I've started. I don't really have any intention to give, like, they're just hats I started making because I like the patterns. So they might end up getting put up for sale when they're done. We'll see. I do have a furnace to pay for. So we'll see. I've got 3 of the 4 I think I would be willing to sell. One of them is definitely for me. Oh yes, that is anybody who has yarn, anything. Yeah, I have, I made Trevor a full-size blanket when he was living in his apartment. That now is here with me because he's living with me. I made one other full-size blanket for an ex-boyfriend back when we were dating. I think that was the first blanket I ever made. Ooh, this one I was really off on. No, I wasn't. Okay. One. No, I was fine. So, and my ex-boyfriend's cat loved that blanket, probably because it was covered in cat fur. Yeah, I'm sure there are more hats and unfinished projects to find, but those are the 4 that I found while I was cleaning and trying to pack for what projects I wanted to bring out of town with me. You guys, we're almost done with this row. And then we get to attach a new color, and that's always so much fun. I'm really bad at attaching colors in crochet though. I think I'm gonna get about 3 or 4 rows of each color in. Before the blanket is done, so that's kind of cool. I kind of like to start and end with the same color, but we'll see how much we have. 3, 3, 3, 2 more. 3, 4. We're so close. Look at that. We're so close. I'm holding the end of it. Three, 3, 1 more. It's so funny how quickly you forget what you've said. Oh, excuse me. Oh, stupid taco. Four. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm so excited to add the new color. This is going to be great. Hopefully those 3 rows will go a little bit faster because they're just single crochets. And we'll get to see some exciting change. All right, 3, 3, 3. Oh, we're so close. Do you guys remember when I was making Magikarp and I was getting so frustrated with that tail because that tail circle just went on forever? I'm at that same point on Trevor's Magikarp hat. And it's just like, ugh, can you be done? I should try and finish that for him by Community Day. Then he could have his Magikarp hat. He wanted a shiny Magikarp, so he has shiny Magikarp. All right, we have 3, 3 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Woo! That scared the crap out of me. And Sweden, thank you for your resubscription. Oh my gosh. Oh, did you see me jump? Thank you so much for subscribing. It makes me so happy that you guys choose to hang out here. Oh man, I think I just had a heart attack. I forgot that I changed my sounds up too. You like the new sounds so far? There's new sounds for everything. I do ever so appreciate you and Ella coming here, and especially it being so late and hanging out with you guys. It's always so much fun. Yeah, I switched everything to Pokemon sounds, so that's kind of fun. But I kind of forgot I did that, and I forgot I turned the volume up on them. Whoops! All right, this is... Oh my goodness, yes, go to sleep. You have to get up in 5 hours. You need to go to bed. Thank you for being here, but you need to go to sleep. You have early days like me too. I have to get up for work at 5 a.m. as well. I know, stubborn. Yeah, I would rather be a night owl than an early bird. Actually, I don't mind being an early bird when the other person is a night owl, because then I get some downtime and alone time. But in college, I was very much the night owl. Exactly. Okay, so we are done. Except I'm not entirely certain how we finish this row. I think that's just it. I don't know. Because it doesn't say what to do with the last 3 stitches. What are we making? We're working right now on a baby blanket. Thank you for throwing that up, No Gib. We are working on a vintage fan blanket. I think we just changed colors now. I'm not sure. It doesn't really say. You are very, very welcome. Have a good night, man in Sweden. And Ella, good night. Mwah, mwah. Come back soon. I like that the 7th instruction on here is keep going until you think it's big enough. Okay, so this shows me just leaving these 3 stitches hanging out there, so that's what I'm going to do. We're changing colors now, though. So you got to see me finish the row, at least, man in Sweden. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can't find the end. There it is. I know people have asked this before, but this is just Knit Picks wool. They're Bravo worsted. All right, so now it basically says to just repeat what we were doing. So let's repeat what we were doing. And by that I mean we need to connect our yarn, which I'm terrible at. Please do not make fun of me for this. But we chain 1, turn. I'm just going to leave that connected for right now until I'm sure that last row is correct, because I'm not entirely certain. Hey, how you doing, friend? Lurking is totally okay. I lurk in your stream a lot. How did your stream go yesterday? I saw that you were doing some coaching. That's pretty cool. I assume Wifey is on right now, based on the schedule she put out. To go back to 1 to make sure. Lots of technical difficulties yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry. I actually have heard a couple people say that Twitch was kind of acting up, unfortunately, so sorry about that. Streamer bingo. Yeah. All right. So let's start our new color. We're working all of these in the back stitch so that we can make kind of a pretty wavy ripple pattern on the front and back. This is technically the center, so then we want 3 here. 1, 2, 3, and now 8. Visual ASMR. I find that kind of funny. I've heard people call it visual ASMR before. I think it's funny because ASMR is audio, obviously. But yeah, it's when you're doing it yourself, like for me, if I'm not streaming and I'm just counting over and over and over and repeating over and over again, it is really a lot like meditation. Which I should, speaking of counting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That's what I thought. Exactly. If you said VSMR, it would be like, I don't know what you mean. But it is visual ASMR for sure. The counting, like I said, the counting is just so, the repetition and the counting. I actually found out in college that doing this really helped my anxiety. So I figure it's the counting and the repetition. This row is going to be sort of slow just because I think I made my stitches too big up top when I was doing the loopy loops. So there's our second color starting to peek through. Wish I had some better lighting. Let's see if I can turn this down here a little bit for you guys, because I think I'm blocking most of my red. That's a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, it's stuff like that. The counting and the, it helps so much. I have one hat pattern that I've made a good dozen times, and it's a 6-row repeat, and the repetition is mirrored, so it gets really, really satisfying to count that out in your head, I think. I had a friend that would do square root of 2 in her head. Oh, that would be very stressful to me. I agree. Anything involving math would be highly stressful for me. But just simply, I said it twice. Simply saying to myself, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, as I'm counting in my head. That's not as stressful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Simperly. I like pyramid workouts a lot. They're satisfying as well because of the counting. I feel like it's kind of distracting to count. You know, you're going up by 2s, going up by 5s, whatever you're doing. You get a little distracted keeping count of what you're doing that you forget. You forget all the torture and torment that you're in. Oop, did I accidentally do too many in this one? 2, 3. I did one extra in this one. Oops. So we're going to do a decrease stitch here. Just to make it neat. I make mistakes sometimes too. So tomorrow I'm not sure if we're going to play a game or play through some games, or if I'm going to work on a hat. We'll kind of see how I feel depending on the weather and work and things like that. So, because if I'm going to spend all day staring at a computer screen, I'm not entirely certain I'm going to want to play a video game when I'm done on my computer, or a computer game on my computer, technically. Did I do it again here? Sorry, my brain is counting. So I did 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, so I should be good. So far, I only made one mistake in the bottom row. That's kind of a win. The next row should be easier to hold on to, too. This one's a little hard to hold on to because this is what I'm grasping. Hey, Magats, how you doing, world record holder? Magets is a world record holder right now. Oops, and I was one too few in this one, so there's 2 mistakes, guys. Oh no, I didn't. I just messed up on my counting, I guess? I don't know. Should be 3, 3, and 3. That's okay. My brother has the world record in some game that nobody really cares about either. But it's still fun. It's still cool to be able to say that. I'm not a world record holder in anything. It's Harvest Moon. He has the world record in speedrun. So hype, hype, hype about that. That's for darn sure. Sorry, I had to check out something because my computer was making faces at me. Well, not really, but... And of course, then I forget where I am. I'm on a 3. All right. I'm on a 3. I think we'll probably get back to making the chains tonight with this color. We'll see. The single crochet rows tend to go a little bit faster, I think. So it's 3, 2, so it's 1, 2, 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? I should make a face back at it. But then you would clip it and you would put it on my channel. Maybe I was getting like a very The Cure vibe off of this song, which I'm okay with. Oh yeah, even that looks... I'm going to switch over to the chill tracks. Let's go to chill. We're going to go to chill for a little bit, guys. Just because I did call this crochet and chill. Some chillax music for y'all. Sure, if that's what you call chill. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 3. I know Tom Locke was talking about visual ASMR earlier, And some people even say like perler beading is very much visual ASMR because it's a repetition of placing things over and over and over again. And that also might be why I find it so relaxing myself. I can't wait for my new beads to come. I'm also kind of glad that this row is in here to like tighten things back up, because things are definitely not tight right now. I'm gonna have to figure out how to keep my tension on those rows we just did with the triple treble crochets. Okay, so if you've lived in an area right now that has experienced the polar vortex, how did you get through the last couple of days? We, when we were on vacation, we found a hot spring that they wouldn't open when the temperatures were too low. The temperatures when they were below 0, they wouldn't open it up. But the next night when we got up to, I think we got up to like 11 degrees that day, maybe. But it was 3 when we went out. We went out and sat in a hot spring, and it was amazing. Just fun. Your hair froze though. Yeah, so did mine. My office closed for 2. Well, we didn't close. We were told to work from home. We were strongly encouraged, to work from home, which I did because I had already had Monday and Tuesday, or I had already had Monday off to get our furnace replaced. And then they closed tentatively on Tuesday, and then we were definitely like, no, do not come to the office. You froze. Yeah, I panicked after I got off stream. I think it was last Tuesday, or 2 Tuesdays ago. I got off stream and we went to sleep that night. And when I got up in the morning, the furnace had been running all night long and it was still only 60 degrees in the house. So yeah, we definitely called about that immediately, and thank God they could get us fixed on Monday, or we wouldn't have had heat for the super cold. I mean, they jerry-rigged it on so that it ran for us. It ran enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what I thought. It ran okay, but if I was to push it over 70, it was like, I don't think so. I had a coworker whose car froze in the parking lot, and it's like, yep, super glad I didn't go to work today. But it gave me some time to be home, and I updated all of my overlays to have the new alerts. So the new alerts are no longer Persona, but I saved those for when we come back to do a Persona stream. They are now, all the sounds are updated. The graphics are the same. If I try to stream a Pokemon Go community day, they should all be Pokemon themed. But that was one thing that I wasn't getting working too well yet, so. Oh, thank you for the bits. No more bit wiggle for right now. The bit wiggle will return. 5, 6, 7, 8. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We've had a sub and we've had some bits tonight. It's been good. I'm starting to worry about work, you guys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, here's another one, you guys, where I did a boo-boo. So let's fix that, because look at that. I did 3. I did an extra one, 3 and 3. So we're going to just decrease, which is nice and easy to do. Just pick up 2 back stitches. There we go. So now we're at the right number of stitches. So that's only 2 mistakes, guys, in that bottom row so far. Not so bad, considering I was chatting with you guys quite a bit. One, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're almost ready to turn around. See how much faster this one went? I told you it would go a lot faster. My nose itches tonight. Sorry, my brain was counting since we're getting to the end of a row to make sure we have what we need. So this should just be 4. 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one actually is hidden right here. So there we go, 4. All right, now it's time to turn this puppy and do the exact same thing, basically. This is a chain 1 and turn. Actually, this one's a little bit different because we skip to keep making this wave pattern that we've started here. We'll skip a couple stitches in the middle to keep that pattern up. So I have to remember, skip 1 and then 4. Which is right here. Okay, cool. Just making sure my brain's in the right spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do 3 in this one. 1, 2, 3. And we do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we actually skip 2 down here so that it keeps making the little pucker. Go 1, 2, and 1, 2. Start right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're back to that center stitch again to do 3. They see an IBQ go up. I'm gonna have to look. There we go. And you see, doing that makes the pucker stay there. Let's see here. Time for an icebreaker. Feel free to respond if you have your answer. What's something you like to do the old-fashioned way? I mean, I guess old-fashioned would be, you know, without any technological advancements. So, I mean, what is something I like to do the old-fashioned way? I mean, I guess you could say handmade gifts. You know, that's something that I like to do. Yeah, you do. You do paint them the old-fashioned way. You do them by hand.
Who's that Pokemon?
Woo! Cadillac Seville, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. If you are a crafter, please share with us what you like to craft. Otherwise, just feel free to say hello. Or, I mean, hey, if you like gaming, what do you like to game? We are a very chill channel here. I am The Cat is a Lie, and you can call me Cat, which is actually my nickname. We do many a thing here. We do yarn, we do perler beads, we do knitting, crochet, perler beads, and occasionally gaming. When the computer is in better shape, we do gaming. So I guess you would say I am a variety caster, but primarily we're like 80-20 split with crafts and gaming. So we were just talking about doing a Pokemon community day. Hopefully, I have a battery pack that should work. We'll see though. We'll see. It would be exciting. I think it would be a lot of fun. Excuse me. I do think that these single crochet rows go so much faster because you're almost doing like 4 stitches for each one of these little waves individually. And that can get kind of repetitious. But it looks really pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And again, we're doing everything in the back stitch here. By doing everything in just the back stitch, it creates like another wave pattern. And since this is a wave blanket, it just kind of adds to the texture, which is nice. A male crocheter? Sweet, dude! Welcome! I love male yarnies. It's so rare that we find male yarnies, and it's super cool to cool to meet them. How did you start crocheting? I always find that really interesting too. Personally, my mom taught me when I was very little because I was interested in what she was doing. And so she taught me how to chain, and eventually she taught me how to do other things, and I think we figured out, like, I started when I was in 4th grade. Yeah, it is very rare. I know a couple male knitters, I know a couple male crocheters, but it is still super rare, and I think that it's super cool. Oh, there we go. This is way more chill. Way more chill. Before your daughter was born 3 years back. Oh, cool. You make clothes? That's super cool. I have to admit, for the longest time, so like I said, I started crocheting when I was in like 4th grade, I think. The concept of making anything that wasn't just a flat item was beyond my brain, and I didn't actually crochet anything other than a scarf or a blanket until actually, I think 2 or 3 years ago, I made my very first hat. We actually on stream a little while ago, I'm sorry Toasted if you're lurking, I still haven't sent your buddy. We made, let's see here, we made this little buddy. Made a little amigurumi Bulbasaur. And that was the first amigurumi I had ever made. I've never made anything other than a hat or a blanket. So kudos to you for diving straight into clothes. That's super cool. I'm much more comfortable making smaller projects where I can get a benefit, like the payoff, like right away at the end. Still need to learn stitches. Yeah, actually, there's a really cool website. I'm trying to think. I think it's New Stitch a Day. They have a huge library of crochet stitches, and their main crocheter is actually a dude. So I really enjoy his tutorials. I think he's very thorough. So if you want to learn some new stitches from there, I think it's called New Stitch a Day. I gotta stop and look this up now because I want to know. New Stitch a Day. Yeah, it's New Stitch a Day. He has knitting and crochet stitches. I'm gonna throw up the link to his stitches that are crochet. They all have video tutorials, so hopefully that's helpful for you in learning some stitches. That's where I've done a lot of my learning of stitches. Like this one here is a triple treble crochet, and I learned it tonight. And then there are people who hold their crochet hook the way I hold mine. And then there are people who hold their crochet hook overhand, which I am so bad at doing. It's freezing in Cali. Well, let me tell you, I am in Minnesota. It is very cold here as well. You should make a scarf. You should make something nice that you can layer up with then. Have you been a streamer for long? We'll have to give you a follow. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Do you know Yarn Punk? Yarn Punk is another male crocheter, and he streams as well, and he's pretty fun. 4 years on and off? Oh, your PC crashed. That sucks. I definitely know the pains of a broken computer. No Gib, our mod who's in chat right now, actually just helped me refurbish a computer that a friend gave me. And I'm currently streaming off of my laptop, and it doesn't love doing dual cameras, but it gets by. It's much better with one camera. Yeah, I hear ya. That's actually one of the reasons why I decided to be a creative streamer rather than a gaming streamer full-time. Well, not full-time. I'm not a full-time streamer. Was because, there we go, I lost my place. I wanted a reason to sit down and crochet or craft or do something because I wasn't making time for it. And it makes me feel happy, so you should do more of what makes you happy. And as my little coaster here says, be happy. And by setting this time aside to sit down and crochet or sit down and knit with people or do whatever craft I end up doing while I'm on stream, then I get a little bit of fulfillment. Yeah, I have a Chromebook as well. And it's not a streaming computer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I think I have one too many stitches here. Did I screw up this one too? 3, 3, 3. Oh, I have one too many stitches, so we're just going to do a decrease. And we do this stitch up here. That's a nice thing is you can just decrease and increase as long as it's not too many in a group. Do I have a Twitter? I do. I am The Cat Is a Lie on Twitter as well. I am The Cat Is a Lie on most social media. Facebook, I am The Cat Is a Lie. Twitter and Instagram as well. I don't have a ton of stuff up on Instagram right now, but I've been kind of lazy about posting stuff, which is my fault. Whoops. Wait. What did we do? What did we do wrong here? Oh, I forgot to skip stitches. That's what it was. Got excited talking to Cadillac here. Whoops. It's like, I don't understand. Why am I not lining up? Because I forgot to skip 2 stitches. So maybe I don't need to decrease. Then we skip 1, 2, and then we, yeah, okay. 2, 3, yep, that's right now. Oh, I think I still messed up somewhere. Oh, I still need to drop 1 stitch. So we have 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on. Nope. We're gonna get this right, y'all. We're gonna get this one right. Way to go being social. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we skip 1, 2, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. We should be at a center now, which we are not. So we'll decrease. Sometimes I don't know how that ends up happening, but it does. And so we just fix our happy little mistakes with some decreases. And honestly, it all ends up evening out in the wash. If it's not all bunched up where your errors are, you can add in decrease stitches. It may not work so well for garment pieces like Cadillac does, but on like a scarf or a blanket, you can easily hide those mistakes. Oh wow, you are a multi-talented individual. We're gonna have to go give you a follow, sir. For sure. There we go. See, this one's back on track. Multi-talented male, yes. I always err on the side of caution, and I use individual and human a lot when I'm talking about people. Like, this is a very cool human. Because it is undeniable that we are all humans. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Then I'll be able to find you and I'll give you a follow back then. You are a meat popsicle. That is very true. I think living here in Minnesota, we are all meat popsicles. Yeah, we're almost done with this row. Not with the blanket. We just got this buddy started. You know a person who doesn't identify as human. That's interesting. I reserve the right to say that is interesting. Now I want to watch Fifth Element. I don't know why my brain stopped working. I think because I was counting and there was a number in the title of the movie, so... I feel like I get quieter towards the end of rows because I get kind of excited that the row is ending. Like, woohoo, I get to turn my work. I'm really, really bad at joining my colors though, so that's a goal for this year, is learning how to change my colors a little bit better. I'm really bad at weaving in my ends too. Like, I've had things pull apart and fall apart, so I tend to anchor with knots just because I get a little bit nervous if I'm going to give something to somebody that it's going to fall apart. There were a couple of things that I didn't knot in my boyfriend's blanket, and it is definitely falling apart. Hello, Milky Way. Hi. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Kat. I am a variety caster here. Tonight we are working on a baby blanket. Tomorrow we might be working on a hat, or we might be playing a game. I'm not entirely certain which we're going to do yet. It will depend on how my day at the office goes, if the office ends up being at home. Good, I'm glad you're good. Welcome, welcome. We're just having a crochet and chill night tonight, so we're just relaxing, chatting, getting to know each other, and working on this vintage pattern. Are you a crafter yourself? What's my favorite needle? You mean by brand? That's hard. It depends on the yarn I'm working with. I like my aluminum ones. I have a whole boy set. I have a whole bait set. The baits, these are the Susan Bates. They have the more pointed tip. So I feel like because I kind of stitch tight, I like the pointed tip. Clovers are really nice when you have a slippery yarn, because I feel like the bamboo holds the yarn really nicely. This, for me, it's making sure you just have one that you can get into your stitches nicely and it slides with your yarn without getting too stuck. Oh no, by size. Okay. By size. You know, I use a G hook a lot. I feel like a lot of the patterns that I make tend to be on a G. This happened the last time. Oops. How about yourself? Do you have a favorite? All right, time to turn. We chain one and we turn. We do the same thing again that we just did in that row, going back one more time, and then we will have these buddies to do again. In a basket with coil and yarn. Use a 10. So this is US. This one is an I think, or a 9. So 6.5 would be a little bit bigger than this. This is a 5.5, I think. Yeah, this is a US size I, or it's a 9, or it's a 5.5. They all have so many different names. My cat is currently sleeping in the guitar case behind me. I actually should take a picture of this and put it up in our Discord channel. So, my cat is currently sleeping in my empty guitar case behind me. Whoops. Let's see if you can. I know this is kind of a crappy way to show you, but she's right behind me right now. Made a basket with coil and yarn. Ooh, that's fun. What the heck is this song? Oh my god, speaking of aliens. We're moving ahead of that one. There we go. I don't know what that was, sorry. I just suddenly realized that it almost seemed like we were being abducted for some reason. Alright, back to it. Back stitches again. This is all yarn from Knit Picks. If you don't know Knit Picks, they're a really nice website. They have some really affordable yarn. That's like a step up from what you might get at a big box store, but still not too dang expensive. One, two, three. Oops, hang on, that's 3. This is 4. I use popsicle stick to make a pretzel. I don't know what that means. We're back on the Coke Zero again tonight, guys. Oh my goodness, sitting up a little bit taller with those extra cushions is really helping my poor shoulder. Pretty soon we will have a monitor in front of my face, and that will be delightful. No, Gib, I was going to install the monitor myself, but I couldn't figure out what tool to use to tighten it. Is it just an Allen wrench? Because I could totally do that. I'm not entirely certain. I'm sure I could figure it out. Because I figure we really only need the USB 3 if we're going to be doing things with the capture card. So I could just run the computer as is right now. Yeah, I could ask Eric too. He said he would come over and install it, but he has to give me my key back, so maybe I'll make him do that Sunday. He was taking care of Streamcat while I was out of town, so... He needs to give me my home key back. We're actually getting a little bit further than I thought we would tonight, just because I knew that those triple treble crochets were going to be a pain in the butt. Yeah, I'm actually hosting a friend's birthday party on Saturday, so I'm not sure if that'll work, but I don't know if it's early enough. I don't think people are coming over for that until like 6, but that's kind of early for the wrestling event, and by wrestling I mean MMA. Who is fighting this weekend? Can you send me? Can I send you? What do you want to send me? You forget the card. It happens. Sometimes it's just fun to get out of the house. The strong pretzel. How do you want to send that? It's the repetitious counting of 4, 3, 4, 3. It's kind of nice. The one thing I'm uncertain about is I've got to have... Do I have a Discord? I do! Do. Yes, I do. Hang on, let me get that up for you. There you go. You can go ahead and jump into the Discord, and there is a creative sharing spot where you can put any project you have up. We would love to see them in there. We have a bunch of crafters in there who share their works. Please come join us in the Discord if you haven't already. Just a fun way to stay in touch off of stream. And then you get notifications when I'm live, too. And if you're a streamer, you can let me know, and I will make sure that it shouts you out when you go live, too. I think one of the mods might have to jump in and assign you a role so that you can post. I think right now I have it set so that if I'm on stream and people join, it makes me go in and assign them a role so that I don't get a bunch of random people spamming chat in there and stuff like that while I'm not in and able to be aware of it. Good job, NoGip. Thank you. Look at you two being all on the ball and stuff. I appreciate that, guys. Sometimes I get the notifications on my phone that somebody's joined. You aren't complete slackers. You guys are here and super supportive. That's why you guys are the coolest mods ever. It's not like me, who I logged in to watch Magetz the other night, and I was really excited to watch him, but I was so overtired from coming home from vacation, and I hadn't slept in like 4 nights, that I literally turned him on and fell asleep. And I felt so bad. And that was when you did your world record run, too. I feel so bad. So you remember, like, when I started streaming about 4 months ago? Wow, it's already been 4 months? Jeez. When I started streaming 4 months ago, I was saying that we were going to do slow improvements to stream. Well, the chair is one of our slow improvements, so I'm pretty excited about that. And getting to do a Pokemon Community Day. I might test stream that. Boo! I just got a notice from the Weather Channel saying that the snow's about to start. I might have to do a test stream. So if you see me pop on and you miss me and I was only on for like 5 minutes, it's because I'm probably testing out, making sure everything looks live. I don't know if the chair is comfy. It looks comfy. It will arrive on Monday. Today, the chair that I'm using is my same folding chair that sucks butt, with a couple of extra cushions on it to prop me up because the angle I was at was really hurting my shoulder. I should stream chair assembly. I don't know if it'll take very long, but maybe I could do that to test out the live stream. I don't know. We'll see. I think I might test like playing Pokemon Go in my house and see how it looks. Yeah, it's true. We've had some rough snow here in Minnesota Cadillac. It's been... We had ice on, was that Monday? And then it snowed on top of the ice. And then everything kind of melted a little bit just in time for it to snow again between today, tomorrow, and today and tomorrow. And so I was saying that my commute to work is normally only about 25 minutes. And it took me just over 2 hours to get home last night because of the stupid snow. Oh, good. I will check that out as soon as I am off stream. I look forward to seeing it. Yeah, you must be around the same area. I've got a friend who's out in California who said that her door froze shut today, her car door, and that they got like 6 inches of snow up in the mountains. So you guys must be around the same area because California is rather large, and I don't imagine it snowed everywhere. I don't remember where she is in California. Hey, Cindrian, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hey, Magetz is here too, yeah. I started making a list of all of the streamers that I follow and what they stream so that when people pop in, I can do shout outs better. So like this. There we go. It's back up and working. So we can do shout outs again. So if a streamer pops in, all I have to do is I think it's for mods only. Exclamation point SO and type in their handle, and it'll give them a lovely little shout out so that everyone else can go follow them and check them out. So please, Magetz gets one as well. Magetz needs his shout out. Oops. That was typed weird with one hand, but there you go. Please do go follow these lovelies. They are delightful streamers. Magetz does some variety. He does some mini painting, and he does speed running and games. I don't know, my brain just quit working there. Cindrian does games. Cindrian does gaming. I've caught him on a couple of times. What were you playing last time I was on? Was it Destiny 3? I can't remember. I know I was watching Perlari's stream Dark Souls 3, so I might be confusing games. Are you guys ready for the monotonous triple crochets again? I sure am. Destiny 2. So I was confusing Dark Souls 3 and Destiny 2. You guys ready? We're gonna switch directions. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Back we go. This direction. So now we are making this part right here. I don't even know where that squid comes from, but hey, why not, right? 3, 4. What is this row? Oh wait, no. Hang on. I'm trying to decide. It's not very clear how you proceed in your additional rows after you have this buddy hanging out down here, because if I come in 3 and I don't start till here, we're going to get smaller and smaller every time we go. And I don't think that's correct. What's my favorite show? What is everyone's favorite show? I watch a lot of TV. Buffy the Vampire Slayer has been my hands down go-to for a very, very long time. Okay, I have to pull up the picture for this blanket really quick. Because I'm not entirely certain. I'm not entirely certain if there was an update to the pattern. So let me look this up really quick. Oops, no, I just want blanket. Vintage fan and ripple. Oh, the first comment on this page says the designer of this pattern died recently. Oh, geez. That's very sad. She was very young. Okay. Let's see if I can look at some other completed blankets and see what they've done. I mean, it looks like they've done the same thing. I'm just trying to figure out the edging. Trying to get a good picture of the edge of the blanket. Come on, show me your border. Ugh, this one didn't show me the border. Ooh, yeah, it was Buffy for me for sure. I love that show still. Well, it looks like it is always coming in those 3. All right, y'all. We're going to just trust the pattern. We're going to do what it says to do. Ooh, look at all those delicious treats. All right, so we slip 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4. It looks like this is how we go, so this is how we're gonna go. It just didn't feel right at first, so I always want to stop and look at the pictures again. Milk and cookies. That sounds good. Like right now, like a warm chocolate chip cookie with some cold milk. That sounds awesome. There is a place out here called Tank Goodness in Minnesota that will deliver hot, fresh cookies to you with a gallon of milk. It's pretty great. You know, Cinder, I never watched The West Wing. I've heard it was amazing, though. I hear you, No Gib, the early The Next Generations. Woo! Those can be pretty difficult. I started watching it from the beginning and when I was doing some cosplay stuff because it was easy background and it just, whew, some of those episodes, I tell you. There's 3, so 2 more. Oh yeah, Stranger Things. That one was really, really good. I'm looking forward to the 3rd season. I'm not sure what they're gonna do with it though, but so I'm kind of excited. As you can see, I do not have milk and cookies. I have a Cherry Coke Zero. The chill stream, to me, doesn't sound anything different than the upbeat stream. Oh, don't think I saw the trailer for 3. I might have just completely missed it. Because I do that. I used to, my story about The Next Generation is my mom was pretty strict about me staying up on school nights. And it was on Sunday evenings at 9 p.m. here. And it was the one thing my mom let me stay up and watch. My dad and I would watch The X-Files and and Star Trek Next Generation together. And if I didn't get to stay up to watch it for some reason, my dad would videotape it for me and we would watch it together the next day. Oh, gosh, excuse me. Oof. You love reading the Star Trek books? Oh, yeah. I used to have a few of those. I had an unhealthy crush on Data. So any of the books that came out that featured him as the main character, it was all over that. Step aside, Riker. I wanted me some Data. had a cat. I mean, come on. What's my favorite cartoon show? The first thing that popped into my head was Invader Zim. But I don't know. I really like Adventure Time. Like, when I first started watching Adventure Time, I was baffled that it was a kids show, but it is so good. Oops, let's not split our yarn. Yeah, super jealous of Tasha. I had a weird crush on Worf for a while too. Like, I don't know. Like, I always really, back in the day, thought I wanted to be with like a super manly guy. I married a super manly guy. We're now divorced, so I shouldn't marry a Worf. I should marry a Data. Good thing my boyfriend is more Data. I joked for a while. Firefly is another one of my favorite shows, and I joked that I married a Malcolm Reynolds, and I really needed to marry a Wash. When I was going through my divorce, that was something that I kept kind of equating to people when they were like, "Well, how do you know things don't work out?" I'm like, "Because I need a Wash." And my boyfriend is much more like Wash. Oh, regular show? I've only caught like 1 or 2 episodes of regular show, and I haven't watched any of Steven Universe yet, but I have been told I need to just sit my butt down and watch it. So that's a plan. I need to get my boyfriend caught up on The Good Place, and then we'll start Steven Universe. We're finishing Soul Eater right now. There's a part of me that feels like this blanket would be just as pretty if it wasn't a triple treble. If it was just a regular, like a double treble. Yeah, I had a friend who said that the last Steven Universe episode came out, and it was super emotional. It's another one of those shows like Adventure Time that gets weirdly deep when you don't expect it to. Oops. Come on. I honestly didn't even know that the show was ending. But now I can sit down and watch the whole thing, I guess? Oh, really? That's interesting. Marina Sirtis actually frequently comes to a convention that we go to out here. Called Convergence. She was here last year, I think. I did not get the chance to meet her, but that would have been cool. Yeah, exactly. When it kind of gets deep and you're not expecting a cartoon to be that deep. It's still cool that I think the writers can do stuff like that. Like, just because it's a cartoon, it doesn't always have to be silly and fun. It can, touch on deeper topics and touch on subjects that maybe are not classically cartoon driven. What is that? Oh, yeah, I've never heard of that before. I was reminiscing this weekend about the marvelous misadventures of Flapjack with with somebody. I think with Toaster Cider, which is also an amazing show if you haven't seen the marvelous misadventures of Flapjack. Oh, you guys, Streamcat is so cute right now. Oh my goodness. So is regular show not on anymore? Sorry, I'm taking a picture of my adorable cat right now. Go back to sleep, it's okay. Hey. I'll be putting those up on Discord for you all. The Invader Sim. Oh, the Invader Sim movie. Ooh, that sounds like an important lesson that you should sleep for. I take it you're back on class schedule then. Get some sleep, bro. We had our other buddies from Sweden in here. No more regular show episodes. Well, thanks for being here for as long as you could, Sindren. It was good to see you. Go get some good sleep. No more regular episodes. So maybe that's another one I can sit down and binge too. I think it's on Hulu. Don't forget to go give Sindren a follow. Give Magetz a follow. Cadillac is also a streamer. Give them a follow. Got lots of fun people in here tonight, fellow streamers and crafters. Ooh, wiggle the camera. I typically stream Tuesdays, Thursdays. My schedule got a little thrown off this week, so if you're looking to catch me on again on a Wednesday, that might happen. It doesn't happen too often, though. It is on Hulu? Cool. Then I have Hulu, and therefore I can watch regular show. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Pay attention to what you're doing, cat. Because I keep my yarn so close to my work, I oftentimes like smack my fingernail, and it gets so annoying that I have to cut my nails down so low when I'm working on projects. Dude, did I do it again? I did. Gosh darn it. Ugh. I feel like I should have a frog, and every time I have to rip something out, you guys can post a frog emote. And then you can rip it along with me. Now that I'm used to doing these. One more. Oh, that's awesome. It's so rare to find people who like the Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. I also, oh, you know what's another really good one? Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Oh, that one was so good. Such a good show. Flapjack's on Hulu? Oh my god. I didn't know that. I don't remember how I watched it last. Maybe... I think my ex-husband had bought the first season. And we might have had it on... We might have had it on DVD, which I'm sure he took with him. Yeah, Foster's, right? When's the last time you thought about a foster's home for imaginary friends? Eduardo is amazing. I actually had a Facebook reminder that a while ago I had posted Hola, mi nombre es Eduardo as my Facebook status. I loved Eduardo so much. About a month ago. Oh my god, cheese! I like chocolate milk. Sí, und I like potatoes. I love the one when they're building the soapbox car together and they fight over putting flaming bunnies on it. Oh my gosh, that show is so good. What's the last time I watched the Marvels? It was on TV. Thank you everybody for appreciating how wonderful cheese is. Oh, cheese was so good. Don't give him milk! I gave him some milk. No! 1, 2, 3, 4. So far we're doing a little bit better in this round than we did in the row below it. Or in the color below it, technically. Your mom knows how to knit? My mom taught me how to knit. We might actually knit tomorrow on stream. I've got 3 hats that I want to finish. And a couple of them I might actually put up for sale when we're done knitting them. But I just haven't taken the time to finish knitting them. So we'll see. I should check on Mr. I had my tooth pulled. See if he's okay. Alright. So that's what we're looking like so far. We will end up blocking this so that it lays a little bit more flat. But that's where we're coming so far. I think we're right at about the time that I typically sign off for the night. Chips or ice cream? That's a hard question. I think I tend to like crunchy more than I like soft stuff, so we'll go with chips. As I slam my soda. Let me see right now who is on at the moment, because I normally wrap up around 8:30. We'll go for a little bit longer, I think. Nerds and Crafts is on. She's a variety streamer as well. Looks like she's playing Overwatch. Sammy Chan is on, or Sammy Chan, playing Dead Space. Carrie is playing Magic the Gathering. One Up is on, but One Up normally signs off right around now. She's also a crafter, so I guess it depends. Do you guys want to jump into Overwatch, Dead Space, or Magic the Gathering? I might want to jump into Carrie's stream, because she just started out streaming this week, and it would be super, super cool if we could all give her follows. Excuse me. To welcome her to Twitch. She's a very good friend of mine who does amazing cosplay. She and her husband, Tom Locke, who was in here earlier, Brandon, they both stream Magic the Gathering now. And so maybe we'll go raid Carrie after this. I will get a couple more of these buddies done, and then I think we'll set up a raid. And I would love it if you guys would stick around and help me raid her. And then give her a follow to help welcome her to the world of Twitch streaming. I will. I check my Discord almost immediately when I get off of stream. So that is a habit I am in, is checking in on the Discord. So I will check that. Milky Way. Hamburgers or pizza? That's a really hard question. I really, really, really like hamburgers. But I can't turn down pizza either. Oof. If I could only have one for the rest of my life, I might have to go with hamburgers, even though I love pizza. Like I feel like I get more flavor satisfaction out of a burger. Okay. Let's finish this one, and then I think we're going to get our raid set up. So this is the point of the evening where I want to say thank you so much to our new follows, to our generous friends who have donated bits to us this evening, and to all of our new friends who have been hanging out with us in stream tonight. It's been lovely to meet you. If you haven't joined our Discord, please do join our Discord. Hey, Cadillac, you should eat then. You should have a snack. Chicken or turkey? I think I agree. I think I'd go with chicken. I love these questions that you're asking. I have the IBQ that asks questions usually, and it's nice to have somebody else asking them for a change. 3, 3, and 3. Alrighty. I gotta pop into Twitch on my phone to do this for some reason. You can't. You're so hungry, but you're making a scarf. I mean, I know. This is kind of a scarf right now. Not really, but... Alright, so... I'm gonna get our raids set up. Rice or spaghetti? I'm gonna go with rice because it's more versatile. Okay, let's get that set up. Oh, Carrie, hang on. I have to pop into chat here. That's what I think too, No Gib. It goes with so many things. Yeah, it's a little bit slow, but it's coming along. This is probably gonna be a project that I'll work off of stream on a little bit, just because there is a deadline for it to be done. Baby's not due until July, so I have some time to make it to get it sent out in time. But all right, let's. Yeah, I've got a few months. She's not due until July, so oops, that didn't work. Hang on, I think I can raid from my dashboard, because that sure as heck didn't work. Oh, there we go. It's ready. Okay. Alrighty, so thank you again, everybody. Please, please, please jump in and give Carrie a follow. Let's go welcome her to chat, or to Twitch. That's the word. And I'm going to go check my Discord, and Cadillac, I'm going to give you a follow, and it's going to be great. So thank you, everybody. We will see you again tomorrow. Normally we're on Tuesdays and Thursdays. This week was a little weird, so we will be back on tomorrow, probably with knitting or a game. We'll see. See you guys soon. Be back on tomorrow, probably with